dear. Your appointment were ages ago.
Yeah, well, hospitals always run late.
I don't know how we got here early then.
Oh, God, there's so many people. But they're doing their best.
Miss Alma Halliwell?
Oh, yes.
I'm Maureen Shepherd. I'm the consultant gynecologist.
Hello.
I'm sorry you've had to wait.
No, that's all right.
Well, it's not all right, actually. I can only apologise.
No, look, it doesn't matter. Whatever's going to happen will happen now.
Have you had the procedure explained to you?
Yes, it's a colposcopy. I know why it's being done, and I know what you might find.
Are there any questions you'd like to ask?
Yes, well, I've never had a colposcopy, so I'd be very grateful if you'd explain exactly what's being done and what I have to do.
Of course. We know how you feel and we'll do all we can to help.
Well, we'd best get on with it then, haven't we?
It'll only take a few minutes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello again, Miss Halliwell. Is everything all right?
Yes, fine. Just not sure I want to hear what you have to say.
Would you like Mrs. Roberts to stay with us?
Yes, I would, please, definitely.
Good. Now, if at any point you don't understand something, please tell me. It's important that what's known about your condition so far is made absolutely clear.
Can I ask questions too?
By all means, if Miss Halliwell's agreeable. Now, the first thing to say is that my examination has confirmed Dr. Ramsden's diagnosis.
So I have got a tumour.
Yes, you do.
Is it dangerous?
At this stage, it's not possible to say whether it's malignant. It could be benign, just a growth, in which case it can be removed.
Well, if it is benign, then it's not dangerous at all, is it? So, Alma will be as right as rain in no time, eh?
Yeah, at this stage, we don't know. That's why I've taken the biopsies. The small samples you saw me remove, they've been sent to the lab for analysis.
Well, so there's nothing more Alma can do, is there? I mean, she can just go out and enjoy herself and that.
Well, not exactly.
How do you mean?
Miss Halliwell, you definitely have one tumour. It's possible there may be others.
You've just done an examination. I mean, you'd have seen them if there'd been any others.
There could be tumours in other areas, ones that won't be found by physical examination.
So, so do I have to have an X-ray or...?
Well, an X-ray isn't detailed enough. We need to view your body in depth, in small, precise sections. I've arranged for you to have an MRI examination, a body scan.
But now?
Well, yeah, as soon as the radiologist's available.
So you mean it could have spread anywhere?
We need to determine if other tumours are present.
Does this have to be done?
Yes, it does, as soon as possible.
Oh, how did it go?
Well, it didn't hurt. I just lay there and the machine did the rest.
Oh, do you know, you've been ages. I thought something had gone wrong.
MRI scans do take longer than normal X-rays, but everything passed off as it should.
Oh, so what did you see?
Oh, the results will be sent to Mrs.
Yeah, yes, I know, OK, but surely you can give us a hint. Was it good, was it bad?
Audrey, I've already asked.
I've told Miss Halliwell that the best thing she can do is go home and get some rest.
Some rest? Must be joking, when we've got to come back tomorrow. Oh, come on, surely you can tell us now.
The MRI scan and the biopsy will be assessed by Mrs. Shepherd. She'll be able to tell you more in the morning.
Well, it's afternoon, actually, and that is a very, very long wait.
I'm sorry.
Look, Audrey, I've had enough. Can we just go?
Yes.
I can't stop here another minute.
Of course, come on.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Oh, no. You're very quiet all the way home, so come on, talk to me now.
I haven't got anything to say.
Well, there's another message from Frank, by the way.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I've left it on the answer phone. Do you want to hear it?
No.
Alma, why don't you speak to him?
Look, I can't speak to anybody. No, not you, not Frank, not anybody. I just need to be left alone. Audrey, I've been snapping at you all day.
No, you haven't. And even if you had, it wouldn't matter.
You know, when they did that colposcopy, they told me I could watch the TV monitor.
Did you?
No, I closed my eyes.
Oh, I know, but it's all for your benefit, sweet. I mean, they've got to see if there's anything wrong.
Listen, on Monday there was nothing wrong with me. I mean, tomorrow they're going to tell me what I already know.
No, they won't. And even if they do, I mean, think of all the marvellous treatments nowadays. I mean, it's not like years ago, you know.
I don't want to be ill, Audrey. I just want to go to Shropshire with Frank.
Yes, and you will go, my darling. Oh, come on. There's only a few more hours to wait. Please be brave.
Oh, Audrey, I just don't think
Hi, Alma. Frank. When Audrey's dragged you off the road, is it? Well, you deserve a night out. Anyway, just ringing to say, it's been lovely down here all day. Blue sky, white clouds, rolling hills. I sat in the garden all afternoon, just me and the deck chair. Anyway, see you soon. All my love. Bye.
Oh, how long have you been up?
Oh, I came down about 5:30. I was sick of tossing and turning.
Oh, you should have woke me.
Well, at least one of us might as well get a good night's sleep.
Listen, all the beauty sleep in the world's not going to help me now, darling. It's going to be all right, you know. Now, I know you're sick of hearing that, but I don't know what else to say.
No, it's funny. I've been thinking about all the things that normally keep me awake at night, you know, like worrying about what I said to who. It's pathetic. I mean, the only thing that matters to me now is what they say in those test results today.
And they're going to say that you are a fit and healthy woman. Oh, look, I forgot to turn the machine on. Oh, dear. Hello. Hi, Frank. How are you? No, you've just missed her, love. She's just gone to work. Yeah, Curly's got her doing extra shifts. I know. Yeah, we're like ships that pass in the night. Well...
They want to see me immediately to discuss the results.
Oh, what did the doctor say? How did she sound?
Well, it wasn't her, and whoever it was didn't give much away.
Well, believe me, you can usually tell when it's bad news. Come on, let's go. Now, I know you're sick of me being positive all the time, but honestly, I really feel this is somewhat nothing. Oh, that's... Oh, Frank.
Yeah, I need to see her.
She's not in, Frank. Frank.
Frank?
I tried to tell him we were busy.
Well, what are you doing here?
I need to know what is going on, Alma. You cancel our weekend together, then you don't answer any of my calls, and now I find you've not even been at work either.
Frank, don't start talking to her like that, please.
Look, Frank, it's very complicated.
No, it's me, isn't it? You've changed your mind about moving away?
No, it's got nothing to do with you.
Then what is this all about, Alma? Now, look, if I've done something to upset you, tell me. Because I'm going mad here.
Look, why don't you come back later? Because this isn't a good time, really.
No, Audrey, he deserves to know the truth. Look, the reason that I couldn't come down this weekend is because I'm waiting on some test results from the hospital.
But what for? It's not serious, is it?
Yeah, I'm afraid it is.
I can't take this in.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I just didn't want to burden anybody else with it.
No, it's me that should be apologising, coming around here, making a scene.
No, come on, you weren't to know.
I should have trusted you. I know that you wouldn't mess me about.
Alma, I really think we should get going, lovey.
Look, at least I can help you to deal with this now. Do you want me to come to the hospital with you?
Audrey, could you just give me a minute?
Yeah, all right, I'll be waiting in the car. All right.
Look, I'm not going to let anything happen to you. Anyway, I need your help with the cottage. You see what awful taste I've got?
Frank, don't.
Hey, come on, Kay. Whatever's waiting in that hospital, you know, we can face it together.
No, Frank, I really don't want you to come.
Why not?
Because I can barely cope with hearing the results myself. I can't deal with you as well.
Do you think I'm going to let you go to that hospital on your own?
It's all right, I've got Audrey to hold my hand.
But it should be me.
Look, Frank, this is the way I want it. I can't get through it any other way.
Hello.
Is it right if Audrey comes in with me?
Yes, yes, take a seat. I apologise for keeping you waiting. I was called away to an emergency admission.
Oh, no, it's all right.
We just want to know the results, actually, Doctor.
Of course. As you know, all the tests have come back. And I'm sorry to say it isn't good news. The biopsy has shown that you do have cancer of the cervix.
Oh, I knew it.
Could there be some mistake here, though?
I'm afraid not.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, we wouldn't be here now if they hadn't made a mistake with the smear test, you know.
I understand that. And we could have picked up on it sooner if Miss Halliwell hadn't missed the previous smear test. But these tests are conclusive.
So how bad is it?
The MR scan shows that, unfortunately, the cancer has spread.
Alma should have been diagnosed months ago. Do you know, someone's going to have to take the rap for this.
A full investigation is taking place as to how the mistakes occurred.
Well, there's going to have to be some very serious compensation and all. And I want first-class treatment from now on. None of this waiting weeks to be seen, thank you.
If we could just focus back on Miss Halliwell for a moment.
So, will I have to have an operation?
I'm afraid it won't help. The cancer spread so extensively that it's now inoperable.
What? I don't understand this.
Your condition is incurable, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Now, there must be something you can do. We'll go private if that's what it takes. Look, I don't care how much it costs.
I'm afraid that nothing we do now could alter the situation. What we can do is try and make Alma as comfortable as possible from now on.
But I feel fine. This can't be right.
You've both had a terrible shock. It'll take some time for the news to sink in.
So, how long have I got?
I can't tell you. It's hard to know at this stage.
What are you asking her that for? Come on, Alma. You can fight this. Tell her, Doctor. I know you can.
I'm very sorry.
No, it can't be right. That cannot be right. You said you felt fine.
But the doctor knows what she's talking about.
Oh, they're always wrong. She'll be wrong again. Do you know, I bet those smear tests are wrong, eh?
Should have gone for those tests. I mean, you know, I did just pull things off and then you forget.
Oh, come on now. You have nothing to blame yourself for. It's the hospitals to blame. I bet those slides are all lost in the files or the labs or something. I think this hospital's a disgrace. I think we should go to the papers.
It's not a mistake, Audrey.
What are you talking about? Of course it is. You are not good. Listen. You are not. Right, would you like a drink or something? A cup of tea or maybe something stronger?
Yeah, I think I'll have a whiskey. It can't do any harm, can
Now
it?
stop it. Now don't talk like that.
What? Be realistic, you mean?
You can fight this, Alma.
Audrey, no, I can't.
Yes, you can, and you've got to try. You mustn't give up. I mean, the papers, the television, every day they're full of people who've been told exactly what you've been told, and they go on for years.
Yes, but I'm sorry, Audrey, I don't believe in miracles. I wish to heaven I did.
I'm not talking about miracles, Alma. I'm talking about not giving up hope. I mean, maybe we should get a second opinion.
The consultant said there was no point.
The doctors are finding new treatments, new ideas every day. I mean, maybe there is something new. Not here, but perhaps in America or somewhere.
Don't you think that Mrs. Shepherd would have mentioned it if you thought there was any point?
Oh, no, go away.
Oh, no. It'll be Frank. How am I going to tell him?
You don't have to.
Audrey needs to know. Go on, let him in. Hmm?
Oh, thank you.
Audrey, how is she?
Just come through, love.
Yeah, I'm all right. Alma. So, what did they say?
Well, it's bad news. I'm afraid I've got cancer.
Hey, Alma. You know, they can do amazing things today, you know.
Exactly, Frank. Do you know, that's just what I've been saying.
Yeah. So you're going to be all right.
No, Frank, I'm not. It's gone too far. There isn't anything they can do.
Isn't there anything they can do?
Well, there's radiotherapy. That'll give me a bit of extra time, but, I mean, it's not a cure.
Does it hurt much?
No, I can't feel a thing. It's I had a bit of a pain in my leg a couple of weeks ago, but there's nothing now. No, nothing. I mean, that's why I just can't believe it. I mean, I feel sick to my stomach now, but that's because they've just told me I'm going to die. I mean, I don't feel ill.
Well, then it's got to be a mistake. It must be.
No, Frank, it is not a mistake. I've been through all this with Audrey. Look, I've got to come to terms with it. We all have.
How can you be so strong?
I'm not strong. But I feel like I'm talking about somebody else. I mean, it doesn't feel real. Well, not yet. I mean, we all know we're going to die, but at the same time, I mean, we never really believe it. We just can't see it happening. Even now.
But I mean, it's just not right, you know. And why you? They should have spotted it before. They should have done something about it earlier. It's all that cock-up, isn't it, you know? It was in the papers.
Frank.
Oh.
There is no point in getting angry or blaming people. It just isn't going to help.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do. I feel absolutely helpless. Worse than that night in Fresco's when I had my hands tied behind my back.
Well, you did a lot to help me then.
Still on then, is it, this move to the little village, Much Wentlock?
Yeah.
That's what you really want to do, is it?
It's Augustus.
Yeah, I know, but that was before we...
Yes, but it doesn't make any difference, does it? I mean, that's what I want to do. To be with Frank.
It's just that, well, I mean, what if you should need a doctor or something? I mean, the cottage is in the middle of nowhere, and I just feel that you should really think this through properly.
Yes, I will. I mean, you know, I will. Yes.
Actually, I'm done in a bit, so I think I'll go to bed. Oh. What about you?
No, I think I'll just stay here for a bit and, you know,